I appreciate you giving me the chance to get to talk to you. Because you're one of the bucket list people that I met that I really needed to talk to start formulating this big major plan that I have with Heritage Hip Hop. So you can give people your social media and let them know that you're out there.
_S_music. And I'm new to it, y'all. I'm a newbie, so, show me some love and give me some slack.
yeah, I'm still learning how to navigate through that IG, man. That shit is crazy.
And drop your IG too.
Yeah, hell, it's Brickscope Productions.
Brickscope
Productions, just like it sounds.
Y'all need some beats, y'all know where to go.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Alright, so before we get out of here, a couple more questions, then we're going to play the rapid fire questions. This is my favorite part of the interview that y'all didn't get the first time.
Do what you do, man. Do what you do.
So, I want to ask you about this. Legacy is the most important enduring factor of a man's life. Because it's written like you don't know a tree until you know the fruit that comes from it. You know what I'm saying? And legacy is one of the fruits that has been taken away from our people systematically since the invasion of colonization. When it comes to legacy, how do you want your legacy to endure? Well, what is it that you want people to know times later?
That I was a soul that came in this earth school and was figuring out that we here to just evolve. You know what I mean? No matter how you see it.
See, my normal last question is, what is the legacy you leave behind that made the world better because you did music?
Right.
You answered that already. What is the legacy left by music that made your world better?
Well, music opened me up to certain information that I probably wouldn't have received in another form. By it coming in that vibrational form, I believe some things I took hold to that I might not have in other ways of coming across the information.
Isn't it pathetic that you learned more than music than you did in school?
That's that shit, right? Because
it is
75%, maybe probably even 80% of what you learn in school don't even apply to the real world.
I ain't gonna touch that one.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't wanna touch that.
That's a deep issue, man. That's deep for real.
That just lets you know right there, the money that the government or whoever is spending on education, they already robbing you from the door. You understand what I'm saying? Because none of that is even applicable.
It was once said, if you're gonna rap, go to school just in case rap don't work. Now they say, make sure you rap just in case school don't work. It's amazing how things have turned, right?
Yeah.
So that's why legacies in music, especially in the information age, is huge. I've learned more about black history on my phone than I did in any textbook.
Mm-hmm.
I learned more about my people's pain, struggle, and joy through hip-hop than I did anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
You know why that is?
Tell me.
They always said if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in the library.
Which is a lie. But
You understand what I'm saying? But no, correct, real talk, when you think about it. Okay. I don't know about your circle
right.
of friends and stuff like that, but when I think about my circle, people who I grew up with, and I think about how many of them actually pick books up, you understand? I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a real book picker.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? The book has to be phenomenally interesting to keep me awoke. There's something about a book that puts me to sleep. You understand what I'm saying?
The smell of the pages.
I don't know what it is. All I know is I could really want to learn or read what that is in that book, the information that book got to offer. Let me get through like about 6 or 7 pages. I could have slept all day long and got all the energy in the world. Get to like 6, 7 pages and my eyes start crossing up.
Okay.
You know? So, I mean, you got some people out here, man, that's just, it wasn't bred in them. When we came up, as much as we didn't like it, you had to go to a library to do your papers, to do whatever the case may be. Kids don't go to the library these days.
Don't have to.
No, because they got the doggone, and it's almost like a cheat sheet, because they can go directly to the answer they want to do whatever schoolwork it is they got to do. when we had to go to the library and get these books, we really had to read these books, you know, unless you was fortunate and came across a cheat sheet or something like that, but that wasn't too often, you know, but you actually had to read the information in order to gather the answers that you needed for whatever it was you was doing, you know. It's changed.
I'm glad you said that, because knowledge comes through time spent, not information given. What lyric or what song did you spend time reading the lyrics to help you get understanding?
I didn't even have to read the lyrics. After about my third, fourth time hearing it, I remembered it by heart. You must learn, KRS-One.
Word.
Okay. What about you?
Man, it's a couple of them. That's one of them, but it's a song by Nas. What is that song? It's escaping me right now, man. But there's definitely been a lot of songs where, you know, people drop some jewels, drop some information, drop some knowledge. There's so many of them. You know what I mean?
I think the translation of hip hop that we take for granted is the children, because the power of the youth is so strong that they have successfully taken the youth and pit them against the elders. I call it Rehoboamism. Rehoboam is still alive, and I like that Master P is actively taking a stance against that instead of just complaining. I like the fact that, what's my man's name, yo? He got CJ. He got a song called Whoopity. Whoopity supposed to be like one of those. He's like, CJ's one of those new artists that people are excited for in New York. But at Summer Jam, he brought out Busta Rhymes and Wu-Tang Clan. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's movements actually to erase that stigma of age. As a dad now, and you have sons, rest in peace to one,
Word.
who have taken up the craft of hip hop. From your era, and as a statesman in the era, to seeing your sons' activity online with videos and everything, how does that make you feel to see them pick up even your microphone now, where you're starting to pick it up again, but to see them venture off into the craft? What does that mean for you?
Oh man, it's a myriad of feelings, man. On the positive side, it's great. I believe the children are the future, you know what I'm saying? I believe that sometimes we have something set a certain way, and then the youth come and bring something new. Things are always evolving and always changing, so you always got to leave room for it. Then on the negative side, you know, in this time we in right now, the art form is becoming, the word is keep it real, is becoming too real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, me as a rapper, I feel when I'm writing, I'm expressing creativity. And I do talk about things that's real, but I would like to be able to imagine as well. I would like to be able to dream on paper as well. I don't think everything should be so serious where, like, you know, they killing each other out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Making videos about how they did it and all that type of stuff. And, you know, everything got two sides to it. You know what I mean? I just try to learn how to polarize those sides and be able to continue to survive as long as I'm here.
Facts. Like we said earlier, we have business decisions being made on young men that didn't even know they were part of the business yet. And that's pretty sad. You know, let's take it here, and then we're going to go to the rapid fire questions, which is my favorite part of the ending. The one thing I want to ask you is this. Hip hop devolves to evolve. That's why people always say, well, lyrics are back. Like it had to go away for it to come back. You know what I'm saying? The party is back. Hip hop never lets go of the past. It just elevates on its memory. There's not one thing in hip hop that hasn't happened before. It may happen in different droves, but there's nothing really new about it. So my question to you is, what do you want to see or hear in hip hop that has never been expressed before?
He come with the super duper ass.
No, it's a good question.
I like it. No, I like it.
I mean, I think that's what we still here for. We still here for, you know what I mean, what's coming. Like, I just think it's gonna keep expanding as far as what is rhymed about.
Okay.
I think that's gonna change. I think it's gonna really, I mean, you've been seeing it in commercials and things like that, but I really think the content gonna be to just about anything.
I just go back to what I was saying before in the first interview. Hip hop is the chameleon of the music industry because it can go anywhere. It can go anywhere with it. Everything else can't go with it. It can go anywhere. You know. Believe me when I tell you, we're gonna hear a whole lot more out there. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell you within the past, last 5 years, and this is from a lot of underground people that people really don't know about. You know, just when you think, and you done tasted every pot of gumbo, there come another one. You know, and I done seen that a few times, but it's pretty much on the underground scene. But when it comes to like, you know, the popularized music or whatever, unless you creating your own destiny, putting your own music out, there's a status quo that the industry is only throwing out there.
Facts. I think nowadays people are talking about crypto and NFTs.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens with that. Because now they have a label that pays the artists in cryptocurrency. That's
I heard that
big.
with Tom Brady. Tom Brady is trying to get part of his damn salary in crypto.
Sky's the limit, man. That's why I answered it with a hesitancy, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, things gonna keep evolving and changing. So I just try to be on the loop and be aware.
So for everybody out there watching, you've been aware of the rapid fire questions. Here they go.
All right,
The rapid fire questions are not yes/no questions. These are questions designed to show your competency in your craft and your understanding of the culture you represent. Question number 1. Quick answers. What song or album from another artist perfectly describes you?
There's no album that describes me. And the reason why I say that, not trying to be funny, it's not like I'm unique. I am unique because everybody's different.
Right.
But, like for instance, if I was still a rap artist or whatever, and I was talking real life with me, it would have to come from the avenue of me growing up with a mother and a father in my house.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Look, the grind is these bills, raising these babies.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay. You?
One that came to my mind is Criminal Minded.
Okay, where's one?
And because the setting of the album is street, but it's still coming from somebody that's evolving into the teacher, which was one of his monikers at the time. So it has a lot of what's in my life. Like I got the good and the bad. You know what I mean? So I experienced both, so I would say that.
Next question. What is the perfect hip-hop beat? Meaning, if this person never came out with that song, that beat would have been on your first single.
Boom,
You already-
boom, pat, pat, boom, pat.
Yeah, the
Bridge is over drum beat.
And you?
Yeah.
And you?
I might do something to that, but you already know I like that Black Moon, I Got You Open.
The original.
The original
Not the
version.
remix.
The
The one that Flip Mode used again.
Man,
So we want to hear that from both of y'all very soon. Challenge. All right. So my next question is this: if there was one artist that the world has missed out on that you would like to collab with, known or unknown, doesn't matter. Dead or alive, what would be your dream collaboration for anybody you would love to work with?
Me, because I came up as what they call a spitter. Really, I just be wanting to spit with the spitters. I be wanting to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear something funny? Tech Nine.
Okay, that ain't funny. Tech Nine's prolific.
Mm-hmm.
And a genius at independent marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Tech Nine is dope. Not my cup of tea, but dope. I gotta give it to him because he can rhyme his behind off.
Yeah.
Since we're doing something off cuff, because I have to change my questions for y'all. Y'all are big on spitters and lyrics with the purpose. That's what y'all said, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that's me.
The most prolific stories ever told is the structure of an album. What is the best structured album that told a story to you when you listen to it?
Give me a second because I'm discerning between three.
You did all three. What's up?
Public Enemy, Station Takes a Nation of Millions.
Classic.
Busta Rhymes. Third album.
Extinction Level Event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That was crafted together, but
Okay. What's your third one?
told the story.
My turn. I like the boy Nas, man. It was very Illmatic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that
definitely.
I think that was a dope from the beginning to the end type of joint.
I honestly, when it comes to stuff like that, I judge it by whether I gotta skip songs.
For the story or for the appreciation of the album?
Because, see, you gotta understand something. I don't know about nobody else with me, okay? In order for me not to, well, back in the day it was fast forward with a cassette tape or whatever the case may be, progress to CD, you really couldn't, certain CD players you could fast forward, most of them you just had to skip to the next track.
Uh-huh.
But for me, if I listen to your album from beginning to end without skipping or fast forwarding anything, it had a story embodied in it. You understand what I'm saying? It talked to me, it spoke to me. You know, everything is the complete package.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I don't have to fast forward that next track, damn, that's a nice lead on from the first track.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, it just flowed in. I think one of the best things, I forgot what year they started doing it, but I think one of the best
Let me
things
shout out the
happened-
Purple Tape too, man.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just starting to think about, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about albums that like impacted you and your surroundings at the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I named Illmatic and it was written, I remember whatever one was the first one. I remember going on a bus trip with my little cousin Habib and people on Fairmont. We went on the trip, and when they played that joint, and you know me, the way I was rhyming at the time, I was liking it because it's like, all right, they gonna start appreciating cats that's like really putting something together. So. It was just like, I just kept wanting to play it, like, you know what I mean? The whole ride there, like, you know, the Purple Tape, it was like every car that I was riding by. You know, Biggie had his time with, you know, so I like all that type of stuff.
So what were you saying? In what year, what happened?
Remember how back in the day, at the end of each track, you get that 2 to 4 second pause?
Yeah.
I forget what year was that where they cut that.
88.
At the end of the track, bang, here come a new track.
88.
I mean, in other words,
Yeah.
oh my God, that was the
Before that, it
best
used to be
thing.
skits
That
and all
was the
type
best
of
thing
things.
that
That
ever
was-
could have happened.
That was the Bomb Squad who started that.
Yeah, well, there you go. Thank you. For you people out there, that was a little bit of information. That changed the game big time without even people realizing it did. It did big time because when I started noticing that, I was like, yo, this is what they, because I always hated that pause in between a damn song.
Yeah.
3 to 4 second pause. I've always hated that. Always.
The South perfected that with the screw tape. They did their thing with that. Okay, so The lost element of hip hop that we don't have too much more is the story song. If somebody raps a whole story on a song, kind of like something that you like to do.
Yeah.
What's the best hip hop story ever rapped? What track is it?
You know, I'm gonna be honest with
You know, we put up super rounds on the last.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I'm just sorry. When it comes to storytelling, nobody makes my skin raise up like Scarface.
All right, nah, you actually ain't say that. Yeah, Scarface. I give it to him. But Lottie Dottie got me, man.
Yeah,
no doubt.
That doggone Scarface,
that
man. That joker could tell a story, man.
Is there a specific Scarface song for you?
Never seen a man cry till I seen that man die.
And Lottie Dottie for Slick Rick, what should we do? Okay.
I think you fresh part in there too, like the whole little thing they did. It was
yeah,
dope.
I got you.
Yo, I mean,
it was crazy dope, and it was a story.
That track for me was just like, you can sit like in the dark listening to that song
and see
and because you can't see nothing in that dark ass room, you are watching the movie of what the fuck he telling the story about. Oh my goodness.
You know what makes Scarface prolific for me personally? His first single was a story rhyme. You ever notice that? It was you only get a minute to pray and a second to die.
Yeah.
And the way they structured that video, it was a movie. And it was like, when I saw that, like I said, I was a Scarface fan from We Can't Be Stopped.
You gotta love Face.
But when I heard Mr. Scarface is back, I was like, what the hell is this?
Yo, man, that's one thing, you know, I loved about my journey. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I used to play ball when I was young before I got hurt. So it allowed me to mess around and go through the country at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Between down south, Midwest, West Coast, of course. So I was exposed to a lot of music early that people wasn't exposed to. You know what I'm saying? I used to come home and tell them all about it. You know? They'd be like, what? No, we ain't heard that. Shit. So next time when I came home, I was bringing tapes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you used to stay putting us on LA.
Yo, it was just, yo, I had no idea that everybody else was doing it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because up until the time I went to college, like you said, other than taking a trip here and there, I'm Jersey bound.
Right.
You know?
Right. The power of travel.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's get to the final question. We're going to walk out with some love, peace, and respect. Make sure you subscribe to Heritage Hip Hop on YouTube, of course. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell to be updated on anything that goes on to Heritage Hip Hop on YouTube. Follow us on all social media for podcasts. We're on YouTube, Anchor.fm, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, which is iTunes. And more importantly, see what those gentlemen have on? It's getting cold outside. If you need a hoodie, go to storefrontier.com/heritage hip hop and we got you. Colors, flavors, sizes, and everything. Final question. I asked you what the legacy is that you made because you did music.
Right.
Me and you have a running joke.
Right.
And this joke is Maka Paste the album.
All right.
So, our final question is this. This is your chance to make your album. What do you want to give so that people are totally satisfied, and what do you want them to walk away with after the satisfaction actually settles within their spirits from your album?
I just wanted to nurture and bless, man. I just want to help people have a good feeling, maybe make you think about something you probably never thought about before. But I just try to be positive. I try my best to just be positive. What I want is positive. Do it always end up that way? No, but that's my intent.
Me, as a producer, I can't put it on that route right there. So I'd say, if I did an album, I would want it to embody all the different facets of life, lyrically.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? With all the facets in life, I would also want it to express my journey as a producer. You know? And I really want to talk to you about that too. Because it's serious. Like I said, my journey didn't start as a producer. It started as an MC.
I started as the DJ.
You understand what I'm saying? So if I did an album, it would kind of craft from that type of scenario.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And it would venture out into pretty much people who I dealt with. People who, if I could get a hold of them, had aspirations of working with, you know, different things.
So you're gonna Herbie Hancock the game.
Yeah.
Hey,
Listen, one thing I learned about moving, like I said, man, when I jumped on that first plane to go out to California to play football, man, I learned, man. That's when music.
Scott almost played for my team, man, for the Raiders, man.
Yeah, it took me somewhere else. I was hearing everything, man. Hearing everything. I'm talking about country music. I was hearing San Francisco jazz. Jokers don't know about that. That San Francisco jazz, it's got a flavor to it that over here ain't even fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, hey, music is everything with me. You know, I love my roots of where my hip hop come from, but I'm not stuck there.
Yo, do you have time? I want to ask him a question that I know his answer is going to help the world know something.
Got 2
That
minutes.
don't even got nothing to do with rap. But Big B,
What's up?
what happens in the NFL when there's a fumble? Like, what is really going on in a fumble? Can you please let the people know what really happens when they try and get that ball?
Mayhem. Mayhem.
Mayhem. Do some unethical things happen
What?
for
Fighting.
football? Huh?
Fighting.
They wouldn't bite somebody in football.
Crazy as fuck, man. I got a mark right here on my thigh, right here, from getting bit, man. What you talking about, man? Look, bro.
Well, they grab your private area,
What,
man, and pull
twist them and all of that shit, man.
Come on,
Yo,
man.
jokers will lean on you in the pile. They use the gravity of everybody else on top of you, and a mere elbow to the neck ain't nothing with they weight on top, but with everybody else's weight on top, you damn near be dead by the time they pull you out that pile. The game is, yo, I'm sorry, it's a different mind. You really can't give a shit about your body playing that game.
That was just a sidebar note,
Yeah.
man. Just one,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Make me get flashbacks.
Word
bro.
up.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Real
with
talk.
that being said, make sure that you don't fumble your gift because somebody will lean on you and you'll be dead.
Word up, man.
This is Karev, a Heritage Hip Hop with Big B, Bristol Productions, and Double S Sha Skillz, EA all day.
EA all day.
Shout out to the family.
Shout out to EA all day.
Shout out to my man Benko.
Word.
Always, my man.
Always
And
to
most
the family,
importantly-
to everybody.
That's right.
Yeah.
And most importantly, shout out to you for watching. And I have issue a challenge. If Heritage Hip Hop ever does an album,
Alright.
I got some people in this room I need on it.
Got
No
you.
question.
And Fire Jaws. If you hear this, Fire Jaws and Double S, the single.
Word.
Yeah.
And I don't even know you, and I'm with it. You know what I mean? I'm with the love. I'm with all the love.
It's
Yeah.
whatever.
And
Whatever you need from me, you
Word
got.
up.
And with that being said, because you heard it. With that being said,
I'm a man of my word. Everybody know you ain't got nothing but your word, and my word is good, baby. All y'all out there, make sure you back this man in this platform. Nothing but love.
Word up. Shout out to
Nothing but
you,
love.
Karev. Word up.
Nothing but love. A lot of things is getting out in the open that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for this right here. This platform has allowed for it to happen. Much love and respect to you, bro.
Word.
may the Most High get the glory, and we out. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Thank you for watching our presentation. We ask that you subscribe to our YouTube family and hit the notification bell for updates. Please like, comment, and share this video.